What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from This is Pop Punk Promotions. I'm here with Matt Pless from Baltimore, Maryland. How's it going, Matt?
Doing good. How are you?
I really appreciate you coming on, man. Let's dive right into it. So, when and how did you start playing music?
I started playing music when I was about 7 or 8 years old. I used to watch this show, The Monkees, on TV, and I wanted to write songs like them. So I started writing pretty basic verse, chorus, verse songs and lyrics based on what I heard on their TV show, and I would sing them in front of the class when I was in like third grade, a cappella, with a piece of paper, snapping my fingers on every Friday before recess or at the start of recess. And I would cut out records from out of paper and little record sleeves to put them in, and I would put them on my record player back home, my Fisher Price one, and put the needle on it and let it spin around and make like the crackly noise and not play anything, but I'd sing over top of them so my mom could hear me. And I'd be like, "Here's my new album," and that's how I started playing
That's awesome.
music.
So, you released a new album in March, Cheap Shots on the Rocks. How's the response been?
It's good. So far, people seem to be pretty into it. It's a kind of different style than I guess what I've been known for, which is the acoustic solo sort of singer-songwriter, folk punk, whatever stuff. Which I don't really think I am wrapped up in completely as far as writing style goes. I have a handful of songs that I think get classified as folk punk, but on the whole, I just hope I'm writing good songs that people can kind of dress up any way they want, and they'll always be a good song, even if you take the acoustic version and put a metal version to it, or a punk version, or hip hop or pop or whatever. As long as the core energy in the song is quality, I think it'll always be a great song. So yeah, I think people who like my songs don't necessarily like it because it's acoustic or folk punk. It's I think they like it because it's just good music. And this album has more of a punk rock and roll vibe to it, with full band distortion and stuff, and drums. So I think it's going good because people don't seem to not like it. I've heard nothing but good things, but yeah.
Very cool. So, who'd you record it with, and how was the process?
I recorded with this guy named Anthony Pagnini in New York City, who had this studio that we started recording it in before, I guess, 2019. Around 2018 is when I started, or 17 maybe even. So we recorded a bunch of songs there, and then COVID happened, and we kind of put everything on hold for a year. Then we started doing some more songs down in Baltimore with this guy, Garrett Long, from Watermelon Room Studios, and we did about 4 of the songs there, and just started putting the whole thing together, and eventually was like, here's a full album. It all has this kind of full band vibe to it, with a couple acoustic songs thrown in there, and we put it out as an album, full length. But it took a lot longer than I wanted to record it, and I'm kind of ready to kind of get onto something new. I have a whole new album written. I just haven't recorded it yet because I have to deal with this one right now.
That's awesome. So, you're from Baltimore, Maryland. How's the alternative music scene there? Do you have a favorite venue, a favorite local band?
I do not know really a lot of bands here right now that I'm familiar with, so I couldn't answer that question. As far as venues go, I mean, the Auto Bar is cool. I played there not too long ago. It was a cool show. I like that venue. I don't know really where. I feel like there's a shortage of venues here right now. I'm not sure where people are playing. I mean, there's Ram's Head and stuff, but as far as the DIY or the alternative venues, I don't know a whole lot of ones that are really going on. Maybe I'm just not plugged into the right stuff. I don't know. But there's not a big singer songwriter scene in Baltimore, so that could be why.
So, who are your biggest influences?
Influence? Did you say one of my influences?
Who are your biggest influences?
Oh, biggest influence. I mean, I don't know. It's the first song I ever really got into was "Uptown Girl" by Billy Joel when I was a little kid, and I just think I like catchy music with good melodies and good lyrics. I'd say lyrically, Bob Dylan, hip hop music, old Eminem, uh, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Big L. I like to do a lot of rap music and lyrical stuff coming up. Dead Prez. So all the folk stuff, anything John Prine, Bright Eyes, Green Day, all the punk bands from the East Bay, Rancid, that kind of stuff. Anything that's catchy and has good lyrics, really. So I listen to everything, just good music.
So if you could tour with one of them, which one?
Oh, definitely Bob Dylan because like he's old and we're running out of time, and he's the most mysterious. I'd want to kind of pick his brain, and then show him how to write a song.
That's a good choice. Classic. So now I'm going to ask you some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands and artists that I interviewed. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, first one. If you could be fluent in another language instantly, what language?
Oh no. Say that one again. It cut out and you paused. Say it again.
If you could be fluent in another language instantly, what language?
Um, love language.
That's a good answer. I like it. That's definitely different.
It would help me out.
Favorite sports team?
Sports team.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, the Bad News Bears.
That's awesome. If you could go back in time and talk to one world leader or person of influence, who would it be?
Jesus Christ. Find out what's going on if he's actually real or like. Might as well figure out where it all started supposedly.
So if you had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, which one?
I divvy it out to many, probably everything I could to like help people. I'm very indecisive. That's a ridiculous question.
Best vacation that you've been on?
Best vacation? Gosh, I don't know. I think, gosh, I don't know. I've been a lot of places. Every tour is a vacation, so it's kind of tough. I think I went on this one. It's cut in half, I guess. One with my family right before COVID. We all went to Deep Creek Lake, and it was just a cool kind of little cabin vibe, and everyone just kind of got to be with each other, and that was cool. So not an exciting answer, but it was sweet.
Can't go wrong with family time.
Yeah.
Spending time with the family. All right, man. Last question. What are some places in Baltimore that visitors should check out?
That people should check out.
Yeah.
Protein Books and Records. It's a really cool bookstore and record shop and vintage shop that's kind of hidden in the corner of Federal Hill. And no one really knows about it, but it's the best store of its kind if you're into if you want to find like old He-Man action figures and your favorite 1960s vinyl in good shape and everything in between that. That's the place you should go. You should also check out the guy who invented the Ouija boards. Grave is in Green Mountain Cemetery, and it's shaped like an Ouija board and tombstone. That's kind of weird. You should check that out. And Pappy's Tacos. It's really good.
Well, I'm a big taco guy, so that's right up my alley. You're gonna have to take me there when I get down there.
Yeah, let me know if you get to town. We'll definitely kick it. That'd be cool.
I'm only like an hour and a half away, so I'll be down there soon because it's pretty easy for me to get off work. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, let me know for sure.
Well, I really appreciate you, man, coming on and chatting up a little bit, and the support means the world to me.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for letting me come on the show.
Of course. So for the people that are going to watch this later, where can they find your music at?
For the what?
So for the people that are going to watch this later, where can they find your music at?
Oh, Spotify, Instagram, iTunes, Bandcamp, YouTube. It's and everywhere. I mean, just Google Matt Pless. If you can't find me, you have bigger issues.
Well, it was nice chatting with you, man. I hope you have a great night, and we'll be in touch.
Cool. Sounds good. Take care.
Yeah.